Okay, I think I got all of that set up. We'll see. We'll see. Because I want to be able to make sure that everything's kind of set up and ready to go and okay. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Oh, fun, fun, fun. That's gonna be real great. Okay, guys. So I'm doing a live stream with a microphone this time around. I had to do a whole bunch of settings and fix it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it actually worked. If it didn't, then you guys will never see this. Ha 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 ha. I gotta just make sure that I didn't forget anything. Ah, see, I did forget something. That's a big problem. Let's try this. There we go. That works. Okay, now we've got stuff and we're ready to go. Woo! Yay! Fun, fun, fun.
Planned Parenthood knows that banning abortion does not take away a person's need to access abortion care.
Try this. Okay, here we go. Turn into Legend of Zelda kind of sound effects once we're done. Okay. So none of these guys are going to be able to be legible as the same height from the brush, unfortunately. So I do have to split them up into height categories. Let's see. This, and then I can do this. Do I like that as the question? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, YouTube's just isn't the best right now, unfortunately. Okay, well, as much as I'd like to do that, I'm gonna say no. We'll try it a different time. Today I'll just kind of keep it up to the side. Yeah, I'll just kind of keep it up to the side for now. That'll work. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's get these little beans started. We need cleanup for him and him. Technically we need cleanup for all of them, but I'm just not gonna do that currently. That is not the point of this stream. It's to get things to work for now. So I think I'm just gonna draw a couple more and then figure out what I want to do. And maybe that'll be helpful. Because I want a couple more that are just kind of like funky little beans, you know? I don't quite know what to do. That's a good question. Because, like, I don't want them all to look weird. I don't want them to look just like little square beans. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Don't smack the mic. Your guys' poor ears. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can't get something to function. Ignore Sans in the background. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, now we should be pretty much 100% correct on everything now. Fingers crossed. Because if we're not, that'll be a sad day. Okay, so what type of poses do we have? We have just kind of, we've got walking, kind of a lazy walk. We've got like a look, a lean, a full run, kind of a late run, like a ponderous, thoughtful kind of pose slash like, you know, in the middle of a conversation. Do we need more running poses, more walking poses, more standing poses? Let's see. I can create a poll. I mean, I don't have enough people here to create a poll, but but I could if I really wanted to. Okay, let's see. This will be our little warm-up aphid because I haven't warmed up today. Very important to do warm-ups, by the way. Because if you guys don't do warm-ups, it's apparently bad for your hands. I just see a difference in my art when I do warm-ups. Like, I see a major improvement. That's about it. Like, if I don't have a warm-up, then it just turns into like little sass nuggets instead. Kind of want that to be a little closer. Like, do I want him to be standing kind of funky? Or do I just kind of want to stand... Do I want him to feel like he's being majestic? Like, I could do that. I could make him look a little majestic, like both hands on his hips or whatever. That could be fun, actually. That could be really fun. Because then I could sit there and just be a fancy bean. You know? I think that could be fun. Maybe just a little... like a half stand? Like a half hero pose, almost. That could be fun. But I want him to, I want him to look not so flat, you know? Like, I want to make sure that he looks okay. Like, he's got purpose. See, the problem is, I'm wondering if I could get him to, like, I want to know if I want to do, like, something like this little cheek bump here. Or if I want to keep, like, their heads when they're not tilted down flat. Like, that could be interesting. I don't know. Aphids are one of those creatures in the comic that I haven't really settled on a design for. Like, they've just kind of evolved over the time of my comic, but I haven't really, like, taken action to, like, get them to where I want them to be just yet. That's okay. I can figure it out. I'm not quite sure if there's a small blurb that I want them to go through yet. Cause like, what if I want to give him like a little chonky face? Like, is that a thing? Like, if I want to make his little cheek just kind of stick out just a smidge. Oh, he's so cute. Cause like, if I make his little cheek stick out, do I want to make it so that way he's got like a little nose bridge too? That's a real good question. I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts? Any ideas on cheek bump or no cheek bump? Is it too much with the cheek bump? It might be. Like, I want to make sure that they look relatively uniform, but not like exactly carbon copy of each other, you know? That's kind of their whole purpose in the comic, is comedic relief. Like, they all look exactly the same. Like, enough to the point where if the audience saw them, they'd be like, oh yeah, I can't tell them apart. But like, you know, if an actual character in the comic knew them by name, they probably would be able to. This is truly a dilemma. That's okay. I bet once we get through it, like, it'll start to fall in place. But like, what if I... Let's see. His pants are supposed to be up just a smidge higher. But I don't really want to make a tangent with that arm. I also don't want to sound like a tryhard and just like try to like figure out what the best option is first. Like, I want to make sure that I'm actually thinking it through. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. By the way, freaking amazing TV series. So good. Like, the animation is so fluid in it. It is absolutely one of my favorites. They might... You know what? I need to draw fan art one of these days, because I have not yet, and it's a crime. They are just so good. Hey there, Bean. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Having a grand old time here. Just chilling. Make sure to tell your siblings that I'm on as well. Maybe then they can like come in and chat as well. And they can have just a little bit of fun. I still need to send you like animation, not projects. What are those called? Tutorials. I need to send you animation tutorials. I think it'll be a good idea. Hello, Beans! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Ah, you guys are so cute. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to get this little aphid to look right, and I'm not sure if he can. I might have to start over. He's half hieroglyphic, half like actual character right now. I thought about doing like other character designs, like maybe just some from the RP, but I'm not quite sure if I have it in me today. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. It'll be good. Any fun shows you guys have watched recently? Oh, Vox Machina. Heck yeah. Vox Machina is so good. I like it when their shorts show up on my dash for like YouTube. Like, I always sit and watch them because I just... it's so much fun. They're just super funny. Oh, dang it. Is that pose too close to... Oh, I didn't even notice. Is that pose too close to that pose? Thoughts on that, potentially? It was. That was a good one. Oh. I feel like I need to put more items, like just silly items, into the RP. Make it a little more fun. Oh, it's okay. He's my warm-up aphid. I can make him sassy. What if instead of this arm being down, what if it comes up? Like, will that make it look less carbon copy of the other one? Little pockets. Give him little pockets for his hands. What if he holds a clipboard? Can I make him hold a clipboard? Would that look good? Maybe it'll look awful, but we don't know until we try, right, kids? We'll just do this. Oh no, I can already feel it. It's not gonna look good, but it's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. This is a lazy art stream anyway. We're supposed to have a chill, right? Right. Cusco. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. I desperately want to rewatch that because that movie was so good. Like, my little brother and I watched it in Spanish the other day because he's trying to learn Spanish. And I thought about watching it in Italian, and I did once, but I only got like 5 or 10 minutes into it, and then I had to go do something else, and it was kind of a bummer. But yeah, so. Also, thanks for being here, guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. Makes me really happy. I'm thinking... What type of emotion should he have? Because I'm thinking maybe he's like a little confused Aphid. Ooh, yes, a mug. Oh, number 1 Aphid would be so cute. Because then it's just everyone has that mug. Because like, I drew a dude with a mug down here. He's kind of cute. But definitely I want a number 1 Aphid mug. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Ah. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll erase the clipboard. I'll try to figure that out. But what if I like... It was the office Christmas gift? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're like, I don't know what to get him. And it's like 90,000 aphids just running around. And they're like, oh, well, get him a mug. It's like, what should it say? Like, Gary's the man? And it's like, well, I can't really tell which one's Gary. So make it vague, a little more vague. And then it's like, best dad ever? It's like, but that's gender specific. And then they're like, number 1 aphid? And they're like, perfect. Yeah, there's millions of them at the thrift store. Absolutely. Everyone has that mug. Oh, that would be... I feel like the plot thickens. Like, it's just always... Ooh, number 1 aphid mug. I gotta decide how big I want their mugs to be, though. Like, is it a small mug because it's deliberately an aphid mug? Or is it supposed to be, like, a bigger mug? Because they're not quite expecting it to be a mug. I think it should be mediocre sized. I think it should be like the same size as this one down here. Maybe a little bit that size, maybe? Yeah? Maybe. That could work. I'm thinking... that size, maybe? I think so. I think that'll be it. And then you can kind of hold it through. Kind of like that. Trying to get a couple roughs down so I can like line them later. But I just want fun poses for these guys. Just to make something a little interesting for them. So then when they go in the background of the comic, it's like a little fun Easter egg that you guys know that you helped with. Because like, okay, here's the problem is I can't put eyebrows on them because then they turn into Fred, right? And so if I put eyebrows on them to like express, they become Fred, who is like literally my favorite aphid ever. But I think that so far I have done a pretty good job at just like making sure that their antenna and their motions kind of speak for them more than their faces. I don't know. You guys can... a mustache. See. I feel like his name needs to be like Jonathan or Jose. Because like, that's just... those are the type of names that I feel like go with that type of handlebar mustache, you know? Like J names, kind of interesting. Like no eyes, just glasses. He's just, hold on, square ones, I assume. Get him like this. And it's just he's my warm-up aphid. I can do what I want. Who cares if it ruins the lore? It's fine. Looks so stupid. Martin, that's a good name for him. I like that one. That's good. That's good. Very silly. I like it. I like it. Picasso. Okay, let me copy paste him. Snag him there. Goof around with him. Actually, let me... Whoop. Don't delete the poor baby. That'd be very sad. There's that one. There's Martin. With no eyes. Plates for eyes? How so? Like just like saucer dinner plates or like metal plates? I'm curious now. I want to know. Yes, that doesn't answer my question. Giant glasses like oh gosh. Like that and that 80s style? Oh gosh, now I have to look up references. So I'm struggling. I don't know. Oops. I don't know like 80s glasses. Like the Worm and Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. Wreck-It Ralph. Worm. Oh, he's a cutie. Okay. Okay, I see it. Like he just needs the big old beans. Still with the mustache, I assume? Yes on mustache? Maybe. Potentially. I think yes. What if I... Ooh. Don't fall away. Okay, they're the type that like connect in the center just by the lens. Oh no. This is bad. Never mind. Hold on. Let's redo that. Let's try that again for maximum effort. See, what I've seen with the worm from what I've seen from the worm in Wreck-It Ralph is he just has these little dots for eyes and it kills me. It Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. The glasses make his eyes look smaller. Oh. Or just a monocle. Wait, hold on. We're never gonna get past this aphid. He will be just the only aphid I ever get through. That's okay. I mean, this is more to have fun with than it is to... He's become the Monopoly man. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at what a sophisticated looking gentleman, yes. Long live Jose. Oh, he's so good. Oh, what happened to Martin? Did we kill off Martin? Is he just Jose now instead of Martin? Also, how would you guys feel about me doing like a Halloween stream? Like not on Halloween, but like close to Halloween. Just something spooky and fun. Like a suggestion stream. Draw some fun characters. Martin has full glasses. Jose is a monocle. Okay, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's good. Solid notes. Senior Aphid. Oh, that's perfect.
Yo, cool tailgate. There's so many different Takis.
That's so good. Oh, I feel like you guys are just a ray of sunshine for suggestions. Like, you guys are doing so freaking well. Oh, okay, let me see. Let's get Jose's antennas. Go up. I feel like he needs one up and one down. Like, he needs it kind of like like a little confused almost. If I pull these in, hold on, he needs, I feel like he's got his hand kind of half in, half out of his pocket almost. Or should I like pull it up just a smidge? I should pull it up. An Aphid Halloween party? Absolutely. That's the only way people can actually tell them apart during that, like during the Halloween party. Because I talked about the Christmas party with my dad, and it's supposed to be this really funny thing where like it's their one time of the year that like at parties they just like they go ham. Like like no one can stop them. They are just party animals. He looks contemplative Jose. Yes, very good. Yes, sophisticated gentleman, I see. What if I monocle him just a little bit? Like that, maybe? Does that... the chains look a little better on him, maybe? I feel like it's a solid plan. Because it could... I love him. I think he's so good. An Aphid marching band. See, that's an idea. That would be super duper fun. I need a second arm for him. Maybe I should just throw him in as an Easter egg for you guys. Like one of these times you guys just see Jose come back. That would be hard to animate, but that'd be super fun. But like, you know, who needs to animate them when they're just going into a comic? I mean, okay, to be fair. In a comic, you definitely need to have designs that are super easy to replicate, because otherwise you're pulling your hair out by, you know, episode 2 or 3. The Easter egg is donde está Jose. Where's Waldo? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that'd be so good. Why do you guys give me great ideas? Like, I feel like that needs to be a Saturday morning one. Because I've thought about doing this for a while. I thought about doing, like, Saturday morning cartoons almost for my comic. But not quite like a Saturday morning cartoon. Just kind of like... He's an icon. He is an icon. Always an icon. Gosh, I love him. Ugh. I love him so much. He's so good. Probably ask my aunt to like translate for him, because I don't speak Spanish, but my aunt does and my friend does, and so maybe I can ask one of them to like translate an entire page. Snazzy Aphid, yes, his name is Jose. He is my favorite right now. He is so precious, and I want to put him on everything, but unfortunately he must be an Easter egg. Because it ruins the Aphid law if all of them have facial hair. If they all have facial hair, then we're toast. Any other suggestions, guys? Thoughts on like different aphids? Because my other thing that I was going to do today was a pigeon brush, but I was he is the next step of evolution. One step closer to the New Worlders. he's like the driving plot for the Aphids. He's just he's like, instead of being all Old Worlders, now him and Fred are the only two New Worlders, and everyone's like, oh, they've evolved. Oh, that'd be so good. I don't know if I like that hand there, actually. I might get rid of that one and just kind of drop it down. Like, maybe it's there, and then like that, and then like that. That forearm needs to come up a little, though. There we go. That looks a little better. Just need it to, like, look good without being sassy. I think I can say I'm officially warmed up, but I could be wrong. Because, like, okay, so I found this thing that's like Dress Uptober, which is super fun. I debated on doing it for my characters, but I don't know who I'd do it for, and I want to know who. Like, there's a couple things on there that I'm like, oh, this character would totally wear this one, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know for the rest of them, and I don't know if I can pull it up right now. Let's see. Give me 5 seconds and I'll try to pull something up. It's giving me currently really old versions of it. No, that's not quite right. Aha! I found it. Here we go. Cargo shorts, Aphid? Kinda. I mean, I could try cargo shorts. So it's like this thing here, right? And there's so many on there that I'm like, okay, those are really cute. Like, I could do that one. That one would be fun. Like, this one on a snazzy character would be super fun. This one would be really cool. I want to draw this one on, like, Kurt from the X-Men, because I think he'd totally wear that. I might try this one on Fritz, but I could be wrong. And then Lid said to try this one on Jesse. But, you know. May or may not go well. We'll see. I kind of think it's fun. I like the idea of it, but I don't know how much time I'll have, right? Like, that's always been my problem with Inktober, is I always want to get started on it, and then I'm always like, I can't keep up. Like, there's some people out there who are so good at it, and they're speedy, right? And I'm like, oof, I can't even do that with, like, digital, let alone a Micron pen. So, big ripperoni for me. I like the hat on this one. Like I really want to draw that hat. Like I think it's way cool looking. I think, oh, hold on. You guys can't see the whole thing. Give me a second. Diddly darn heck. Because the other one is, she said to do that one on Ellie. And I like that idea. Oh, let me go back to it. So, this one for Jessie, this pink one here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. So that one for Jessie. And then this one here for Fritz. Lyd said that we should do this one instead for Fritz. And then Lucky with this one. Hold on. Let me give you a better angle for that. Lucky for that one. Because it would be really dope with like his albino skin and his white hair. And his purple eyes would look really good with it. I kind of want to do this one on Skinner. Just because I think it would look good on him. We can see though. But yeah, and then she said to put Stacy in this one, but I'd have to modify it because there's a chest window and she wouldn't be able to wear it. Zach in 5. Yeah, we did think about that one for him. Let me go back to my notes for what she thought for Zach. Cause Zach was a very funny idea actually, if I can remember which one it was. She said, let's see. She said this one for Logan, which I thought was very funny. kind of made me chuckle. She said to put Marcel in this one, which I died laughing at. I thought that was a really funny idea. Zach would kill it in 11. Like, he'd look so good in that. 5 and 11 are definitely his vibes. Definitely. Oh, I remember. She said to put Zach in this one. I don't know how much I can get behind that. Ooh, Logan as Zuko. That'd be dope. 24. Yeah. That's, which one did she? Hold on. Liz. She put Liz in that one. She thought it'd be cute. Definitely goes with the yellow hair vibes, honestly. Yeah, she was making jokes about the fact that Zach was gonna be like sassy in it. Be like, well, he still looks good though, like blah blah blah, you know. And I thought that was really funny. Yeah, but I've already missed day 1 and I've already missed day 2. So, unfortunately, I'm in the boat of, like, maybe I should just do them in my own time. Because, like, oh, it's so rough. Like, it's so rough trying to get things out on time, plus, like, make sure things work. Also need Lucky or Fritz in 25. Oh, this one? Yeah. I think Lucky would look really good in that one. Like, that's those are solid vibes. Yes, Queen. I love it. Very Vincenzo, yeah. Yes, absolutely. That is okay. That is the one K-drama that I did get really into, is Vincenzo, and I have not been able to finish it because the person who has the access to Netflix, I do not, you know, we haven't hung out in a while, so cough, Lydia. It's super good though. I think this one's really interesting just because of all that. Like, I think that's kind of cool. I can't tell if those are like safety pins. I think they are, but they could also just be like lacing. Not lacing, but like come si dice? I'm blanking. What's the word for it? I don't know. Meh. This one's also really cool. I like that one a lot. I like the face piece and the half glove on it mixed with like this bit. I figure that's a 3/4 sleeve or like a half sleeve. So, but yeah, I think those will be good. I kind of wanted to draw Fizzaroli in this one because I think he'd look good in it. What was the other one? I want to draw Skinner in any fancy like old-fashioned looking ones because those would look way good on him. Ooh, I didn't even see. This one's kind of like transparent. That's kind of cool. I like the flowers on that one and the belt. This is good. I like this. Yeah. So anyway, that was, oh, I originally said Zach should wear that one just because it made me laugh. Hi, baby. I love you. Thanks for joining. You guys are the best. Makes me really happy. We're drawing aphids today, by the way. Like these little buddies. I got sidetracked with this beautifulness. They're just phenomenal. They're dress Uptober, I think is what it's called. Super fun. But we're not focused on that. Today we are focused on Hozier. He's just a precious little bean. And we have all collectively decided that he wears a monocle and he has a mustache. Then we've got all these beans. I did think about working on, which one is it? I thought about working on... Let's see. Let's grab this one really quick. Maybe I'll work on both at the same time. Like, if we get bored of one, we can swap to the next one. Come on, baby, a little faster. Laura's Doodles Cloud. Because I finished my people brush, which is really nice. I need to do another set of them where I put them in different clothing. But so far, so good. Here we go. Okay, I found it. This one. Because this one's a ton of fun. This one's that so far. Let's see if I can find... I need to fix Skinner's face though. It looks kind of wonky. Like it's really too much. It's too much hair, not enough face. Does that make sense? But yeah, there's that one. And then let's see. I'm trying to find... Ah, there it is. I was like, I'm trying to find the background, and I swear it's around here somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It's here. But it's supposed to be like a kind of a funny little... whatever one. Like, it's just supposed to be something a little funny for me to put up eventually, but... The only person I've really gotten finished is Bombshell, and I think she looks really pretty, but I'm also just kind of like in the process of like... I don't know what else I need to be doing. So, anyway, so we can work on that one too if we want. But yeah, so far so good. Let's see. Here, I'm going to... There you go, Jose. Ta-da! Okay, so now that we've got Jose kind of drawn in, and he's my warm-up aphid. Oh, I need to... Okay. I need to kind of... Yep, just like that. There we go. That'll work. Just kind of chilling until further notice. Like, we'll... Let's see. I debated on giving you guys a poll, but I don't know if you guys want one. I don't know if there's much to poll on besides, like, if we should do a walking or a running pose next. That could be fun. Or we could do, like, a suggestion stream if you guys want.
Searching for just the right job.
Just get something in, you know? That could be fun. Okay, maybe we should do that. Let's do... Okay, give me a sec. Which type of stream? Suggestion. Aphid brush. And then I'll add a third option saying switch off. Okay. There we go. We'll try that. Hopefully that'll be something fun and interactive for you guys to do. But hello, Bean. Long time no see. Aphid brush is winning so far. Oh, 50-50 now. A half switch off. Aphid brush, aphid brush. Everyone's chilling with aphid brush so far. I like how it splits it into 67%. Like it gives whomever the winner is just an extra little percentage. Rounds up a little bit. Aphid brush? Okay. Okay, I think everyone's kind of chilling with the aphid brush. I think we're having fun naming Jose. Okay, here we go. So let's try that one. And then let's do this. I'll leave that up for just a moment longer if you guys want to change answers or figure out what you guys want to do. Okay. So I think everyone's settled on aphid brush. So let's end that one and let's try a different one. Let's say type of aphid. Running, walking, standing. Should there be another option? Or are those our 3 type? Running, walking, standing. I think those are pretty much the 3 types. Should I add one that just says goofy? I'll add one that says goofy. Fly, my pretties, fly. There you go. Another poll just for you guys. While you guys decide on that, I'll work over here. Because maybe I can get something goofy. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have added that. I'm never gonna get anything done. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Just a wholesome little Sunday stream for you guys. I aim to please. So goofy, if it's goofy, then I'll deal. I can figure out. So their facial expressions aren't supposed to change a ton, but we can figure out one that's just kind of like fun to play around with. All 3 votes are on goofy. You guys. Oh no. Okay, you punks. Okay. Okay, what type of goofy? Now I need ideas. I need suggestions. What type of goofy are we looking into?
With the Smith's rewards card, it's easy to get.
Really? Really, guys? No suggestions? Just goofy is my only thing to go off of? Is that the only thing I get? Is he standing on his head? Is he like lying on the floor? Is he just chilling? Come on, guys. Get those creative juices flowing. Let's go. What do we got? Draw him like one of your French aphids. Okay, okay. Okay, you forced my hand. How dare you? No, dang it. I always forget that they're swapped for some reason. Like in my brain, the OK button is swapped where the cancel button should be and or was. But I don't know if it's just me being funky about it or if I actually do remember it and have muscle memory of it being in the opposite direction. It's a solid question, honestly. Oh. This does challenge how I think about aphids, though. Like it makes me think of them in a different like angle than they usually are, which is kind of helpful. So anyone got any questions or fun things they've watched or read recently, or just chilling for now? I'm hoping everyone so far has had a really good Sunday at least. So I personally watched a couple things recently. It's been a ton of fun. I I have officially seen every single X-Men film that they put out for Fox, right? It's in preparation for the MCU getting X-Men, just because I think it's gonna be fun and interesting to see how they differ. But that does mean that I had to watch the Rise of the Phoenix, I think is what it's called. Or the Dark Phoenix. And it was one of those films where I was like, wow, I can confidently say that I have said this or seen this, and I will probably never watch it ever again. It's one of those films that you sit there and you're like, well, this is not quite what I expected. It kind of like half challenges what the character's actual morals are. Like, according to the comics, the characters do and or think and or say one thing, right? And then in that movie, they do and or think and or say the other thing. And you're like, huh, that's kind of weird. Interesting direction you took, Fox, but like, you know. For context of you guys who don't know, I am a huge X-Men nerd. Not sure how many of you guys didn't know that, but it comes up in a lot of conversations, unfortunately. Draw through. I want to give him like a little Aphid body, but I don't know how to do that when he's sideways, you know? Maybe there to there, and then there here. And then just a little... This is so dumb. I love it. Congrats. Congrats, little Aphid. You're looking the bomb diggity. I think he needs a little more fluff. Like, just... doesn't look like a bean. It looks kind of like a sad loaf of bread, you know? I think he needs a little more beanness to his body. I don't know why that tickled me, but it did. Just the curly antennas are just a beautiful. Like, maybe he's got little, like, that antenna. Like, little heart-shaped. Thoughts, opinions, donations, guys, I take all. I think it's just silly enough to, like, actually do something. Hot. Oh, these poor little guys. They're just trying their best. It's okay. Don't worry about them. They're he's so silly. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, that might be what it is. His chest needs to come in front. It's like he's looking a little funky. Aphid in a crop top. Absolutely. That's the next one we should do. Let me color this dude in and then I can like actually go to Aphid in a crop top. Also, thoughts on like me drawing more of my old characters. Like I haven't drawn Scouter or Chanel in like forever. But I don't know how many of you guys would actually want to see that. Like, is that just a free time thing that I need to be doing? Or is that something that I should, like, actually put on a stream? This is so silly. Guys, I'm supposed to be actually getting work done here. Oh, no. Aphid in a crop top. Okay, give me a second. Looks like a butt. No. No. No, don't say that. He's trying. He made a heart out of antennas. You can't say that. Oh. Don't crush his artistic dreams, Kayla. The poor child is trying his best. He just needs a little help. Oh no, I think I need to like shift him down just a little. Maybe right around there. Oh shoot, you're right. I always forget those for concept art. I always forget the extra arm. So we need like that, and then it needs to come out. And it's gotta go down. But after it comes out like a decent amount, right? It's like it's gotta come out like this. Oh, you're awful. This is terrible. you guys, oh, you're just these are the type of people I associate myself with. I love you guys. You're so family friendly stream, guys. Come on. What's the point? Ellie wasn't even. Oh no. It's true though. It's so accurate. That is correct. You have a point, my dear friend. You have a point. If you had to recommend me like a Vox Machina episode, which one would it be? Not necessarily the animated TV series, but like the actual roleplay version. I feel like every once in a while I get into the mode of no thoughts, head empty. Vox Machina specifically, but that is a good question. Like, I will take other campaigns as well. A superhero aphid? Oh my gosh. Do we want a superhero aphid who's in a crop top, or do we just want a crop top aphid and then separately a superhero aphid? Because we can do both. We can do both if we want. If we need to do both a superhero aphid and a crop top aphid, we can do that. But if you want a superhero aphid who has a crop top, then I can also do that. They're definitely worth the wait. Definitely worth the time. And just make him like a little itty scrunch top. Which aphid is going to be this one. Until further notice, I'm making this one the crop top one. But I don't know the name for them yet. It's probably Karen. Just with the expression and the hand gesture that I have in my head. Absolutely. I gotta get some leggies drawn. Like a body and then just a little... This one can kind of be straight on. And then this one can kind of be kind of out. Can I see a manager? Aphid walks out and then back in. I cannot express to you how many times there's been those moments where like someone will be like, can I speak to your manager? And then an aphid will walk out and then walk back in. And sometimes it is a different aphid. And sometimes it's the exact same one just to make people mad. I like that idea of like aphids just messing with people. Because, like, that's their whole purpose in the comic anyway. Is just to mess with folks. So, like, I think it's a fun idea for them to just goof off and mess around with people. Episode 49, a name is earned. Okay. Okay, that description has convinced me. I'd watch that. Do they get to do riddles and stuff? Because those are fun. I'm thinking maybe this one gets like a little lip. I don't know why that's funny to me, but I need the Karen haircut now. Wait, how does a Karen haircut work on an aphid? If I do that, right? Oh no. See, those are fun concepts. Those are ones that I really like, is when the DM gets super creative with something. Eventually in my life, I want to like talk to super creative people and just like, I don't even have to talk to them. I can just sit in the room with them. Eventually, I want to get like somewhat approachable first. Like, I want to be able to be that person where everyone's like, oh, okay, you know. She's worth our time.
Family style deal.
It's kind of in between. Oh, they chose to put themselves there. Well, you know. It sounds like you guys when I try to DM for you guys. Like, you'll just sit there and be like, what can I do that will mess with the plot the entire time, but will get me one step closer to where I want to be? Oh, no. Was it Matt? Was Matt DMing? I hope Matt was DMing. The poor man has just the best expressions for when stuff goes away. It was Matt. Nice. Yeah, because when stuff goes awry, he's just like, oh no. Like, he's got great expressions. I know why. Yep. Sounds like Matt. Seems legit. Good. Solid. Maybe 500 feet away. Let's... I see how it works. I see how they did this now. That makes more sense. The fact that they can choose to teleport like that, just like it speaks volumes to how they play the game. Like how people like will come up with ideas like that is just incredible. Okay, so if we get Karen in this pose here. Make her eyes just a little more bleh. This one probably shouldn't be there. It should probably be a little closer. I feel like she needs sunglasses. Just something funny. Some like interesting concept piece for her. Oh, I'm so sad. These will be your Where's Waldo page kind of characters. Because unfortunately, I don't think they'd have a place in the actual comic. For sure, they are hilarious, but also... definitely one of those characters that I need to make thoughts behind. Campaign 2, episode 24. Okay. Oh, I do remember that one. That one was a good one. That was a great one. I liked that one a ton, actually. Can I just... I need to make it aphid shaped without it being wonky. And that's my problem. They need more bean. Also, what are your best travel tips? Episode 45, campaign 2. Okay. Karen from Daredevil. Oh, right, because she's on the show. I was like, where did she... For some reason, my brain put it like Devil Karen. And I was like, oh, that was really interesting. But no, Daredevil Karen. Yeah. She's a really good actress. She did a really good job in Daredevil, I think. Like, I really liked her character. Maybe I should give him little eyelashes. Just doop. Seems like a legitimate thing to give an aphid. I don't think it's quite a Karen haircut just yet, though. I think I gotta slice this piece up. Yeah, there we go. She looks like a Barbara. Sleep if you can, yeah. Yeah, I need to sleep more on airplanes. I feel like unless it's like a pretty long flight, I have a really hard time sleeping on airplanes. Like, I try really hard, and most airplane flights I do sleep on, but it takes a while to the point where I'm waking up by the time that the plane's ending anyway. By the time it's landing. My parents' pro tip for traveling was always dress up a little bit. So then if they have extra spots in first class, they can move you up to first class. Because we had that one time where they overbooked us and they got us on the plane and then they went, oh crap, we don't have enough spots for you. And they saw my mom in her gorgeous dress and my dad in his suit and they were like, wow, okay. And they like put them into first class instead because they were like, oh, you fit with the people. Clearly, you know the customs of flying first class, and they just put them in. So like my parents, even though my parents are like, yeah, we're mid-classers, like we're not terribly rich, that was always a good one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because getting dehydrated is always the worst.
Think all pads are created equal.
Should it be like a like leggings, or should it be like a skirt for the Karen Aphid? Because I feel like I see more Karens in leggings than I see them in like skirts, but I could be wrong. They're always like that half sporty mom. I think she needs pockets. Leggings? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. And a belly piercing. Oh no. Oh, well, I mean, sure, we could do it. Who's stopping us, right? Like, there's gotta be... Yeah, okay. But then it'll just look like a little belly button. Maybe if I draw like a stud diamond. Sure. Sure. That's a solid attempt. Attempt was made. I think if I can do this, I can do this. Also, if anyone ever wants to chat about Ninja Turtles, hit me up. That is like my bread and butter of things I like to talk on. It's Ninja Turtles, X-Men, and Undertale. Those three. They are like my bread and butter of obsessions. Like, they'll go away for like 5 seconds, and then I remember that they're there, and then I hyperfixate on them again. And I don't know if it's just because like their childhood and like they're interesting to me and I had like a hard obsession phase with them, or if it's because like the writing is really good with the ones that I watched. Because like 2012 I had to stop watching like second season, I think, because 2012 Ninja Turtles was not great. It was just kind of like, I mean, okay, let me back up that statement. It was my favorite one for a while. 2003 will always be my favorite, no matter what. That one's just grandfathered in. That's the one I was raised on. But 2012 was the one that I was pretty excited about. Like, it had Beast Boy's voice, and I freaking loved Beast Boy from like the animated Teen Titans. So good. So good. So it had his voice actor, and it was pretty solid. But like it needed better writing second season, because I had a really hard time getting into it for second season. Because like, okay, they kind of went off the rails pretty quick. Like, they basically went, this is what we've set up and what we've established, and then they threw it out the window. And they were like, here's this. And it got really hard to watch. So, and I mean, you know, all versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles get that kind of like lull in their series. But it was especially hard because they had to swap out Leo's voice actor. And like my sister and I were obsessed with his original. And then his secondary voice actor was harder for us to get into as far as like his acting. Because we thought it was cool, he just wasn't the original, you know? And so it like kind of threw us off. And then we came back seasons later, and it's like the post-apocalyptic episode, and I was like, what the heck is happening? Like it's one of those series where you cannot stop watching or you just will not know what's going on. So yeah, but that's 2012, unfortunately. 2019, we didn't have access to Nickelodeon, so like this was after the years of us having Nickelodeon as a TV series platform. Like we no longer had cable, so we couldn't watch it. And yeah, so we got like 2 episodes watched because I think that Nickelodeon uploaded the first 2 on their channel or something like that on YouTube. Oop. And past that we weren't able to watch. But the movie came out recently, and apparently it's really, really good. But I have to catch up on the TV series. I need to find someone who knows where it's at. Kind of watch it from there. The animation style is really fluid, though. Like, they did a really good job on it. This is my easygoing Sunday stream, just drawing aphids, apparently. But really dorky looking aphids. Like they're ones that are not canonically accurate, but they're funny. So they make me happy. Thanks. I tried. I like the tapping foot too. I think it's a clever little touch. Maybe I should make her angry. Like not happy, but like angry. Cuz that would make more sense. There we go. I feel like I need better eyes though, cuz these ones kind of feel too joyous. She needs to feel dead inside. Or at least look the part. That helped a little bit. Not much, but, you know, just a smidge. And, like, her lip. Her lip is going to be an interesting one. I don't know. What do leggings look like? Do they have patterns on the sides? Like that, maybe. I think they've got like a seam on the inside. I could be wrong. A little crop top. I feel like she needs like a soy latte or something. Something to make her look like she's got enough money to like take you down. But like not enough to actually go to a good place for it. Like it's one of those hipster latte bars. She's like, it's so much better for you. You should really just like go grab it. I did hear about the Deadpool and Wolverine collab thingy. I am stoked. Like, I cannot express to you how excited I am for Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds to be in the same freaking film. Like, they're... Woo, don't get me started. Like, I am so stoked. Like, it's gonna be... Okay. I'm hoping that they bring a couple things in, right? I'm hoping that they bring in his yellow suit. I'm hoping that they just play pranks on each other and joke around and just make it so funny. And I hope that they just kind of like goof off with it, you know, like just go ham. Anything that the fans were wanting originally that was like, oh, we'll never get this, you know, like huge fight. I know it's okay, so it's too much to ask for to have Mark Ruffalo also in there, so then they can have a Wolverine and Hulk battle. That would be too much to ask. It's unfortunate, but I would be very stoked if it did happen. Hello, more beans. Congrats, guys. Welcome. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm very stoked. Like, I'm hoping that they can get it to look and sound right, because if they can make it so that way all the fans are on board, it's gonna be so much fun. Like, it's definitely gonna be one of those moments of well, spoiler alert for like anyone who doesn't know, but like if there's like the moment in Spider-Man No Way Home, like that bit, it's gonna be like that. If we can get exactly what we want on screen, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm just excited for it in general, because I think it'll be like a really nice little change of pace from what they've been doing recently. Like, I think, oh, hold on, let me change that. I don't like that. Just do this instead. Boop. Yeah, maybe like that. Also, hi, Jake. Appreciate you being here in spirit. All of you sweet little beans, I appreciate you guys. Most amount of people I think I've ever had at one time. 6 whole people. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. So, fun fact, I'm going to be going to go see Hugh Jackman on Broadway. And I'm thinking I might just go bring like one of my Wolverine comics to him. I will debate it heavily though, because I'm a very shy person. Because like, I don't want to bug him, but if he's going to be there signing stuff for people with, which is what I've heard from folks, then I might as well bring like one of my fancy comics for him to sign. But I don't know. I'd love it. He's precious. He's really good about being really nice to his fans and being like a decent person in general. I can't get over this Karen Aphid. I need to move on. It's too much. Wait. I should totally make the no, because then they won't match the top. Maybe it should be like a cutout crop top. But yeah, I'm thinking of bringing like, because I've got the 4-book Logan comic, where he goes to Japan, and I think it's, let me remember, it might be with Kitty Pryde, but I can't remember. But it's like, it's one of those super famous like exclusive comics a while back. Like from the 80s. It was so much fun. It's one of my favorite comics, and I definitely would bring that one for him to sign, because it would be so fun. And then I'd frame it somewhere in my back of my room, just chilling. Yeah. But anyway, so here's this Karen Aphid, but I haven't decided if I want to turn it like, maybe the whole thing is like black. And then like that maybe? Like that could be fun. Because then it kind of like shows off the same kind of vibe as actual like standard aphids, where they've got like the black pants and the top. Maybe. Okay, I think that one's good. superhero Aphid is the oh gosh. I love ever since Jose. They've gotten off topic. Like my warm-up Aphid set the tone for this entire stream. It's just goofy, sassy Aphids. Oh. It's just so silly. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's chill. So I think, let's see. We could probably go another half hour, right? That should be fine. Superhero Aphid it is. Okay. Oh. No. Okay, there we go. This is not what I expected I'd be doing for today. Like this is not at all what I expected I'd be drawing. I figured, hey, I'm gonna be productive. I'll get some aphid drawings done. I'll make them part of my brush. It'll make me happy. Nope. Doing goofy little aphids instead. And he's just, oh, it's gonna look so good though. I'm gonna be very happy with these little goofy guys. Like if I can, I'll put them in the background of the comic. It might throw off the entire like lore behind aphids, but I think it might be funny for like a little throwaway gag every once in a while. I can just make his hands. Nope. Nope, not at all. Cannot. Let's see. I need a strong box pose, you know. You just his little foot. How does one do a superhero pose? That's the real question. It's like maybe I can make it fit. I think I need like that posed. And that down and this kind of here, maybe. Then throw his posed arm out. Remember, guys, if you can't find references, do it yourself. Try the pose. See if you can get it. If you can't, then, you know, you might need to try a different pose. I like the idea of him trying really freaking hard to just be a good little aphid hero, and no one sees him coming. Like, it's always like, oh my gosh, my purse, or like, my baby, and then he's like, and then it's just, and then they're like, what just happened? And it's like, he was gone in a flash. No one even saw him. Green lightning is what they called him. I like it. I like that idea. His name is Green Lightning, officially. He's just so silly. He's like, got his little superhero pose and his little aphid antennas that are superhero posed as well. It's just a goofy little guy, you know? It's like if he can get that little snap to his pose, then he'll look really, really good. He needs like a little superhero mask, but I don't know what type. That could be fine. Like Ninja Turtle status. Yeah, new top speedster. He's just a speedy little boy. He tries his best. Zooms in and out. Let's see if I can't like make some sort of interesting logo for him. Go Green Lightning. See, I want it to be close to Flash's symbol, but not really, so it's a parody. Just kind of make him like silly little bean. Let's see. I'm gonna look up Flash's pattern so I don't accidentally copy it from memory. Because if I can get it, let's see. Flash. The Flash. Oh, it is kind of like a triple lightning bolt, dang it. See, I want it to be a spin-off episode of like actual Mob Complex when I turn it into a TV show. Like I want it to be like a goofy episode where it's just like, and now for an entertainment break, and then it's just my goofy little goober bean just like running around, just green lightning, just just being the speediest little boy around, you know? Like that's the plan. Okay, so maybe I'll get rid of one of these and he can just be pure lightning boy. Maybe that could be interesting. Because I feel like Aphid superheroes would be so freaking cool. Just because everyone would be like really excited about them. And like they'd go undetected from people, you know? Like that's their secondary superpower is no detection. They just fly under the radar basically. Speaking of flying, by the way, did you know aphids, if they have to, they can like make a new generation of aphids with wings? Fun bug fact for the day, but you know. I just think it's interesting because like if they need to, if they're running out of food, they'll make these like little, I think they're called false wings, but I could be wrong. I'd need to look it back up. But they make like these little false wings that are like half wings almost, where they can't really like fly anywhere. They just can get like glide or get to very short distances. They're like the best things ever. Because like these little beans will be like, hey, there's not enough resources on this little section. You have to leave. So then their next generation will make wings while they like asexually reproduce. Like they'll sit there and the main generation of aphids will like make a new generation with wings, which is really interesting. So then they can like get rid of them. They can like tell them to fly to a different area. Yeah, they don't need more power to eat mint plants. Bad children, but yeah. Fun fact. And I just think it's funny because like there's all sorts of weird things about aphids that are like in real life, and I was like, because I was looking them up for the comic, and I was like, is this a thing that I should put in? Is this a thing I should not put in? And I think there's a couple things I won't put in just because I'm like, it doesn't make sense nowadays because they probably evolved out of that. But like, I think there's a few things that I'm like, those are cool enough that I probably should turn them into like tidbits in the comic. I think they'd just be interesting. So like one of these days they're gonna find an aphid with wings and they're gonna be like, what the heck? Just kind of like very taken off guard. Vote on what color his outfit should be. Should it be dark or should it be like only the symbol is? So there's like two options. There's like this option, which I don't particularly like. Or there's like this type of option, He's a silly little goober. But now he kind of looks like a thing one, thing two. Or like a pajama Sam. Maybe I can just... I don't know. Maybe it needs like striping. Or maybe that'll look worse. That's a good question. Maybe just add some lines down the side, maybe. He looks so cute, though. I love him. Thanks for suggesting a superhero aphid, guys. I think that was a really good idea. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorites. He's just really goofy looking. I think the goofier they are, the more I'm like attached to them personally. Just because they're silly. Oh. Not trying to smack my microphone, I'm so sorry. But I think they're just goofy and I get really attached to them when they're goofy. Like I think that's why I'm really attached to the aphids in general, is because they're just goofy little beans. And they're just fun. I feel like he needs more like dark on him though, because like all of the aphids naturally have like black pants, and I feel like he's the only one who doesn't really have like any dark spots on him. So like naturally my brain wants to put him in like dark, you know, like it wants to cut it off there and put little pants on him. Oh, maybe that might work. That might work, but I need to make his little footsies not dark as well. Like I gotta make them stick out a little. Circle dark to contrast the others. I could try that. Try it that way. Okay. We could try it. Maybe he's got like... I can't tell if he should have long sleeves or short sleeves or just like crop sleeves with like gloves. That could be cool. Maybe I'm digging the crop sleeves. Gloves are fun. They're like some of my favorite things. I struggle. Because like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, gloves are a good idea. And then I put them on people and I'm like, oh, gloves are a bad idea. Like Skinner looks really good in gloves. I love him desperately in gloves. He makes me very happy in gloves. Tanking gloves is a hit or a miss. Axel in gloves they have to be like those like biker gloves where they're fingerless. Let me try. Like would they look better on him as kind of like half fingerless gloves? I think they do. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. I think that's really good actually. Because they kind of give him like oomph to his personality. Yeah, I think I like those a lot. I think he's got kind of like a fun, spunky kind of personality. I'm debating on if I need to put circles around these or not. Like, is his mask also like blackish? Logically, yes. Physically, no. Like, I might invert his eyes for that one. So, like, whole mask is black. Here, let's try it this way. Let's grab you. It's that one there. And then we can go opposite. We can color him in. Not that much. Good gracious. Then I can kind of reverse it again. Yeah, I think that's the way to go about it. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, he gets kind of the superhero eye whenever he's got his mask on. That's a good idea. I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's cute. See, I would say he needs pockets, but I don't think many superheroes have pockets. So that's kind of a bummer. More superheroes should have pockets. Have you guys ever noticed how many superheroes don't have pockets? Like, I kind of agree with Deadpool on that. Like, they should at least have pouches. Because, like, how many things do you need to carry when you're a superhero and you just don't have space for them? Just, you know, food for thought. Ah, that's fair. Kind of cartoon logic. Like, where people will, like, have pockets, but then they just... Like, you can't see them. You can't see them, but somehow they pull out a whole wooden mallet. That's probably much more accurate than I can even express. Like, that's probably hyper accurate. A lot of artists just leave it up to cartoon logic to fix it for themselves. Okay. He might be done. I could be wrong. Yeah, absolutely. Especially in my comic, I feel like I do that a lot, where I'm like, cartoon logic, here you go, boom. Like, I try not to, because my comic's supposed to be just a little bit more towards the realistic side. Like, I've done a ton of research, and I try to, like, make sure that things are accurate enough that people can, like, have suspension of disbelief without, like, I don't know, totally throwing them out of the world. But if I if I need some cartoon logic, I am not adverse to actually, like, using it. I am more than happy to try to use cartoon logic anywhere I can. I like his little face. I think it's one of my favorites, actually. He's just a silly little dude, you know? There we go. Okay. Let me label him really quick so I don't forget his name. Because I like Green Lightning. He'll be your guys' little Easter egg. Like, you'll just be reading the comic. And this dude just in the newspaper, it just says Green Lightning strikes again, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. It'll be this little dude right here. He'll be so cute. I like how his legs are just slightly longer than everyone else's. Like, he's got he's got almost Marvel-esque proportions where they make him just a little taller than the average person if they're a hero. So then you're like, ah, yes, a superhero. The best kind of person. I like that idea. I like it a lot. I'll put him on the wanted billboard in the police precinct for you guys. I'll try to see if I can't like get him to be fancy on the side there. I don't know if there's many others. Any other thoughts, guys? Any other suggestions of what you'd want to see for these beans? Yeah. Well, I mean, I've hit my 2-hour mark, which is usually where I try to quit because otherwise it gets too long to edit. So I might actually end it here, but I could be wrong. Nah, I might go 30 more minutes. I said that 30 minutes ago, but nah, maybe I should probably cut it here. Get some work on the actual comic page done. That might be a little more helpful. Besides, this is supposed to be more of like a test run stream anyway. Like, I was supposed to get all my my microphone settings sorted out, see if it works. So I think 2 hours is plenty for like figuring out if it worked or not. I like to think that it's a good amount of time. Yeah, we'll probably cut it here. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate that you guys, you know, could make it and give me suggestions of dorky little characters. I love them desperately. Maybe I'll do this next Sunday as well. Thank you. Thank you. Here, look at this one. His name is Green Lightning. We love him desperately. He is a speedster. He's precious. And then this is Karen. Yep, just winding down the stream. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Good night. Have fun. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. We'll sign out and we'll give you guys the rest of your night back. We'll probably do this not this upcoming Sunday because I think I'll be out of town. But probably the one after this. Oh no! Okay, well, I mean... Bummer. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's okay. We'll say hi to your roommate. I'm sorry. I might do one tomorrow of just general comic art. I might have to figure out how to do it though because it's a little more complex. I accidentally I labeled all of my pages with a hashtag in them, like episode blah 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 versus episode blah blah blah. And unfortunately, that has made it very rough for transferring it, because Clip Studio Paint makes it so that way you have to like not have any special symbols in it in order for it to go into the cloud. Whoops. I'm kind of hoping that I can figure out a way to transfer it back and forth. Because I'd like to stream more of like actual comic pages, but hi Jessica, sorry. Okay, I might go just like 30 more minutes for you, because I I love you guys and I appreciate it, and and I want to make sure that everyone had an opportunity to just kind of like sit here, so I'll I might go for 30 more minutes just to see. But I think I'm going to do I think I might do another stream tomorrow. Cool. Nice to meet you, Rose. Nice. But I'll probably do 30 more minutes. I'm taking suggestions on what type of aphids we want to see. It all went downhill real fast, because originally I was just doing like walking or running poses. But these beans, my sweet chat has decided that I should have an aphid with monocle. His name is Hozier. We love him desperately. He also has a mustache. This one is Draw Me Like One of Your French Aphids. This one is Karen Aphid. And this one is Green Lightning. And he's our all-time favorite. He's a speedster. And he's got cool fingerless gloves with like those little biker knuckle pieces, like back of hand gaps on them. So yeah, but we love them. We decided that they were going to be good little beans. So, but if you guys have more suggestions for what type of aphids, we might do it that way. Because the other one that I was debating on working on is this one, which I could possibly do just for like 30 minutes, just a quick blast it out kind of thing. Because the only person I've got, yeah, the aphid with the bushy eyebrows, his name is Fred. He's my favorite. He's so good. Work on this one. Okay. I'll do just a small 30 minutes, so then I don't feel like I betrayed my original thought process on only doing 2 hours on the aphid brush. We'll do 30 minutes on the the diner flirting piece. Because I still have to line art Tank, technically. Because this is my rough sketch for him. I know it looks really clean. It is not clean. It is not a clean sketch. Oh no, I'm not pushing myself. I usually do like 6-hour streams, but yeah, I just I was like, I'll do a 2-hour quick stream. I've not streamed with a microphone before to like really make things sound good. So I was just practicing on like how my mic sounds and how like my soundboard works and that type of stuff. I was trying to get that in order. So that's what this stream was supposed to be originally. But yeah, I might go a little longer just so that way you guys can have just a little short half-hour stream for those of you guys who just barely joined. Because I feel bad. I feel bad for like stopping right as soon as you guys get in. So also thank you. Thank you. I worked really hard. I do need to change Lucy's body type though, because I drew her wrong. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, technically it is. Originally it wasn't. Like, I don't know if I can find where the old sketch of it is. There was an original sketch. Let's see. Because Skinner is more of my rough sketch style. Like, he's very, just very rough edged. Like, he's got a lot of scratchy marks. I'd say Tank might be a little closer to a clean sketch. Like, there's bits and bobs here that aren't super clean, but like Lucy is the cleanest sketch I've ever done in my entire life. Like, she practically looks like line art, so. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to remember her name. It starts with an A if I remember correctly. Is Kayla still in the chat? That's gonna be the real question. Or like maybe Hillary. Those two might know the name. Killchip's character is super cute. I love them so much. I think it's Estrella, but I could be wrong. I want to say it's Estrella. But yeah, that was an animation that I did a while ago for like a raffle that I was doing. Super fun. But yeah, so I have to line art Tank. Cause Laura thought about line arting him for a while. Bombshell is technically a clean sketch. Like, I never actually line arted her. She's still in sketch mode. But I did do like nice little like makeup details. Like I put makeup on her and just kind of made it super fancy. So like, unless you look pretty close, you can't really tell that she's just a sketch. But I need to fix Lucy's body type because, thank you. I like her face too. I need to fix Lucy's body type because she's not supposed to be this thin. She's supposed to be a little more boxy. Like, she's supposed to look half tarantula and half jumping spider. So for her, I need to like bulk out her arms a little. She's supposed to look like a thin hourglass, but she's got bigger feet and bigger arms. So honestly, Bombshell's one of my favorite characters to draw just because she's super fancy, but I have a really hard time not shipping her with Tank because she's his ex, and so my brain always wants to ship them, and then I go, oh wait, I can't do that. They're not a healthy couple for each other. I need to like take a breather. And I need to fix Skinner's face because it's not Skinner. It doesn't look right. Like, he's got too much hair and not enough face.
Planned Parenthood knows that banning abortion
And it's just like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I need just a little blip to just fix it just a smidge. It's like, I'm wondering if I can just take it here. Because I know that they came out with a new liquefy tool, but I don't... Oh? I'm going to eat my words. That was actually not bad. I was going to be like, I don't think it's actually going to work, though. It did. They came out with a new liquefy tool, and it was way good. I'm still mad at them, so don't take me... don't get me wrong, but I think that it works a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little more proportionate to how his face is actually supposed to be done. I'm very stoked for Doll, though. She's got that look of murder in her eyes. It's a ton of fun. Oh, for context, Doll is Tank's current girlfriend. And Bombshell just showed up. So it's supposed to be kind of a funny little tip of the hat in the comic because Doll is very passionate about stuff. She's an artist, florist, trying to be an English teacher. So she's just she's a little all over the place, but we love her. She's supposed to be one of those characters where you get super excited that she's just like... She's just supposed to be like one of those sweet, like, normal characters. Someone who's not in the mob. So then you can chill. Yeah, poor Skinner. The rough part about it is the fact that technically, since she's a female spider, she's stronger. And so Skinner is really freaking struggling. because it's like, it's rough. I think I like how wiry I made him in this, but I can't tell. Like, he's kind of in that in-between for me. I think I might work on Lucy first, though. Get her kind of, while I'm still on that thought process, kind of get her into the right mode. Me too. Me too. His calves are phenomenal. I try. Musculature is hard sometimes, but it makes it worth it if you can, like, get it to look good. Let's see. What size did I have this one at? Probably a 7? Yeah. Roughly somewhere in there. Probably a little further out. Thank you. I like this bit. Like, this little section here I felt was really well done. Just because, like, you've got, like, the trachea and then you've got his, like, traps on the side. And it makes it look really round, and I was very excited about that. Just turned it into a beautiful masterpiece, in my opinion. I'm also trying to talk into the mic, but not, like, get super close up for you guys to hear every little bit and piece. Because that's really hard. Because it's, like, right in front of my my tablet. And so if I look too close at my tablet to, like, zoom in on something with my eyes physically, then it turns into one of those moments where it's like, I am way close on that microphone. Need, like a slightly bulkier look for Lucy, but not, like, terrible, you know? Not like a beefy gym rat. That's the word. Like, I don't want her to look like a gym rat, but I want her to look just good enough that it'll make more sense. She's not supposed to be a super big twig. She's just supposed to be fancy bean, you know? And I'm thinking I could do, like, just something just a little soft, you know? Like, get her arms to be a little more soft. Because, like, right now they look super thin and really jagged. I'm just hoping to give her just a little bit of muscle with a lot more fat. Like, she's supposed to be one of my most wispy characters just because she's supposed to look kind of child-esque. It's kind of the Renault curse, if you will. But there we go. Maybe that works. Yeah, I think I like that better. That dress is technically too long. Like, it's not supposed to go all the way to her knees. It's supposed to go just a little higher. Maybe I can get it to work. Just a smidgen. Come on, child. Don't do this. There you go.
What does a dream take?
It's supposed to be a little closer to that. There we go. I knew something looked funky. It's her dress. It's too long. She needs just a little bit. Her legs, they're gone. Panic! Everyone panic! Panic! Freak out! I can't hear you. You're not panicking enough. Panic! Screaming, fire, bees, the whole 9 yards. Legumes, they're gone. No, not the legumes. Ah. Fire! Screaming, wailing. Skeletons. They're on fire. They're playing trombone. By the way, fun fact, if you guys are ever looking for a really good read, I would highly recommend Helvetica. It's a kind of, if I remember correctly, it's the comic that inspired Sans and Papyrus to be in Undertale. It's a really good read. They have not updated in a couple years though, so I will warn you about that. But it's phenomenal. Like, it's one of my favorites. Helvetica is really good. Calvin and Hobbes are classics, obviously. Lackadaisy Cats is phenomenal. Like, if I could ever work on a project, that would be one of them. Like, that'd be my dream job. Let's see, what else? There's a couple other. Get these calves to look right. That's gonna be the problem, is getting calves to look good. Calves are hard. Anyone keeping track of how many lines it took me to do that? Calves are one of those things where I just take a while. So I haven't decided how swoopy I want my lines to be for calves. She needs thinner ankles, but bigger calves / feet area. That's the hard balance of Lucy. Like, I have to get her proportions right or she doesn't look correct. And I think I'll be able to just, like, color her immediately once I'm done with the sketch, because this is, once again, one of the cleanest sketches I've ever done in my entire life. So, yeah, pretty much looks like she's just straight up line arted immediately. I need to work on Tank. He's rough. He's one of my favorites, though. Like, I just love drawing his round shapes. He just makes me happy. Like, he's just a fancy little bean. There's an emoji with a cat in a box. What the heck? That's so cute. That's adorable. I love it when there's things from, like, YouTube that I didn't notice before, and then all of a sudden I notice them, and I'm like, wow, that's really impressive, actually. Let me turn off Bombshell for just a second so I can Make this look a little better. Also, fun fact, originally, Lucy and Tank were accidentally mirroring each other, like that little hand up pose. He does have the same shirt. I was researching, actually. I looked up mobster characters when I was designing Tank, and I was like, what's the most stereotypical thing I can do? And apparently that shirt is apparently the most stereotypical thing I can do. Because like when I looked it up, it was the exact same on pretty much every single like lackey mobster that I've seen. So apparently it's a universal shirt for like lackey mobster, which I thought was really interesting. It's like one of my favorites. And I feel like my brain subconsciously like took all the info that I have from different things, and it just decided that that was the one to do. Like it was like, it's either a very fancy suit or it's a lackey shirt. And I was like, okay, lackey shirt, because Tank is not for fancy. And then I think Skinner got the fancy suit. So they are the two most stereotypical mobsters that you can find. I love how you guys are just chatting with emojis in the chat, like you're just sending them back and forth. Skinner's really well dressed. Skinner knows how to dress himself really well. The man plays to his advantage. He flirts with the jury. He is my favorite person because of that. Virtual hugs are the best. Like it's Skinner definitely uses his job to his advantage. His looks to his advantage at his job, I should say. Because it's definitely one of those things where you're like, dude, are you flirting with the jury? And he's like, no, I just look good so then they can make an educated decision. And you're like, yep, nailed it. Thought so.
Bring savings home for the holiday.
And then maybe I can like clean this up just enough that I can color it. Because this has been on my list for quite a while. Is I decided that I was going to finish this originally, and then I never did. It's like I've got this sketch that's like a coming soon sketch, and it's years old. Like it's so old. But it's supposed to be like a mob complex coming soon, and I just never finished it.
VIN or license plate.
It's definitely motivation that I needed, for sure. Because, like, streaming it, I feel like always helps because it's just that extra little boost of, like, oh, I have to do something. So then I get work done. It's very helpful that way. It's one of the perks. I'm hoping that I can get... Those are so cute. Those are the cutest little emojis. I like how when you stack the elephants next to each other, they make it look like they're all in like a little row, like holding each other's tails almost. It's really clever. I'm thinking I might change Tank's hand position though. Because I kind of want it to be a little more on the side of like clasping the seat almost. Like I think that'd be more cool. That'd be a lot more fun. His legs are so sketchy. I don't even know if I want to clean those up. Like, I probably will, because it'll bug me if I don't. But I also have those. Let's see, I gotta fix this because that's incorrect. There we go. I think that's a little better. Also, if you ever have a problem with your art piece, definitely I would highly recommend stepping away from it and coming back to it. Because it's always those moments, especially during these streams, that I sit there and I go, oh, right, I forgot that I needed to fix that, and I didn't even notice this bit, or I forgot about that one, or, you know, it's super helpful. You can kind of like get fresh eyes on it. And then worst comes to worst, you can always do the thing where you flip your canvas. See how terribly haunted it looks. Reversed angle. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you guys can see, but I do draw like armpit fluff for like guys for the chimixes. I just think it's funny. Gives them some depth, you know? It's like one of those things where it's a small detail, and if they have like a tank top on or like just their shirt off, it shows through, but I have to erase it usually when I put like clothes on them. Like Skinner will definitely lose his because he's going to be wearing a suit. So like that elbow of his and that armpit fluff, they're both going away, unfortunately. It's very sad. I know. I wish I didn't have to erase so much, but like I draw through the character first and then I go, okay, I need them to have clothes. And so unfortunately, then it just turns into like one of those moments where I'm like, oh, dang it, I have to erase that and that and that and this and... I wish we could do like a movie night. But due to like copyright stuff, I don't think we'd be able to. I'd honestly just have to look at everyone and be like, oh, look, we're on Netflix at this hour, this time, blah, blah, blah. Hit play, ready, set, go. Because like there's a couple platforms that are a little more lax on stuff like that. But YouTube and Twitch are probably not as lax. I know YouTube isn't. I don't know about Twitch. I haven't streamed much on there. I could do Netflix party, that is true. I wonder if that works for like everyone. Or like how many people you can do that for. Because if it's just this amount of people, right? If it's just this amount of people, I'd be fine and we'd be okay and we can just watch stuff in the background. However, if it gets any more than this, I'd have a big old problem for that. It would turn into absolute chaos. Also, another fun fact. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I made it so that way pretty much all my leading lines were going to Bombshell. So that way she's the center of the focus and the center of the page. Just little fun tips. was looking at it for like old medieval art. And I know that's not quite the terminology, but I can't for the life of me remember which it is right now. My professor would be so upset. But it's like this old, yeah, like Renaissance paintings basically, where they had the focus, like the focus lines all like converged on one person to make them super impactful, I guess is the word. Instead of just a kind of sound. It needs a word.
This Halloween season.
Because then I was talking with the first group of people who were here. But I think I might do like a Halloween themed live stream. Just something fun, you know? Like where I take like character requests and I can draw them in like Halloween costumes. Call it a Monster Mash. Because I think that'd be cute. But then I have to find like copyright free come si dice, like copyright free Halloween music, and that's a little harder to do because for some reason those niches haven't filled a ton. Like there's lo-fi music all over the place that's copyright free, but I need like copyright free Halloween music. Because otherwise I'm gonna get in big trouble with YouTube. You had me at Halloween. Perfect. Because I want to, like, originally I wanted it to be kind of like a Halloween party, you know? Kind of like Monster Mash and other stuff playing in the background. But unfortunately, those songs are heavily copyrighted. So if I did play those, we'd be in big trouble. But I just think it'd be fun to have just minimal, like just really fun, like bops playing in the background and just fun little characters to draw. And I might have some of them be from my comic, but I probably won't make all of them from my comic. Like I'll probably do some Jack Skellington and some other characters that are a little more famous than mine. Just to feel a little fancy, you know. Make sure everyone wants to give suggestions and hang out. Maybe I could design like pumpkin pins. Something fun. Maybe like a repeating Halloween pattern. Teach you guys how to do like repeating patterns. Oh, so much cleanup to do on his legs. I'm glad you guys are excited about the Halloween thought. Like that's good. That's good news for me. Also, I need to fix Tank's hand because it's bugging me that he's got kind of girlish wrists. Very, very effeminate hands. This man is supposed to be just aggressively thick, and that's my problem. So I am not good at getting him to look the proper size. You guys are the same person, just different fonts. That's all. That's the whole conundrum about you two. It's a good line. It's a good line. I think I stole it from you accidentally though. I think I heard you say that over the phone one time. So perhaps on the last call we had. It's a very good line. I like it. I might use it more often. Oh, I can't tell if this is a good or bad thing. His hands are kind of wonky now. Let me just redraw those fingers. I love how your smiley faces, your little laughing faces in the chat kind of make a staircase. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but they just kind of go tugu, 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 tugu. It's perfect. It's some of my favorite. Climbing up the emojis. But yeah, so I don't know if I ever finished that sentence, but Tank and Lucy's hand mirrored a while back when I first did this. And then I zoomed out and I saw it and I went, oh crap, I draw that hand a lot. And my thought process on it first was like, they are supposed to mirror each other because these two are just, she's obviously raised by him and so she copies a lot of what he does. But they weren't supposed to look identical, so I had to change it. It was a little more, little too obvious, you know? It looked like I didn't do it on purpose. I think that wrist is a little better. Thoughts, comments, rebuttals on Tank? Is he looking okay so far? At the very least. Good. Good. If he looks perfecto, then I am going to leave him. The eyebrow area? On Tank? Is that what you're thinking? I figured his eyebrows were good, but I didn't think they were that good. Oh, well. Because usually, okay, because like the biggest difference between him and his dad, that's wonky. Let me fix that. No, I'll come back to that in a second. Biggest difference between him and his dad for eyebrows is his dad is like that. Like he's got the extra little poof. No, his elbow. Panic. Everyone panic. Everyone freak out. Everyone lose your minds. I feel like I need them to be just a little shorter, you know? Like, they're not supposed to go down that far. Panic! Fire! Panic! Bees! Not the bees! Not the bees! No! Ah! Panic! Panic! Panicking in monotone. No. No, the bees. Panic. Oh my gosh, the bees. Fire. Everything's on fire. Grab the children, hide your wives, the bees are coming. Perfect. Perfection. An absolute treasure.
Tune in to an even better way of
The best thing we've got. Wouldn't that be so funny? Like, that's how we panic in real life. It's just monotonously like, oh no, whoa. Oh no, what'll we do? It's the worst thing to come to pass. Like, it's just so ridiculous and silly. That would be the best thing ever. Like, I feel like we need an animation of that. Like Becky Prim status. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Radical menu. Ugh. Okay. Time for liquefy. This tool is out here saving lives, I swear. Every once in a while, I'm like, oh, this is too old of a sketch. I didn't know how far arms go down. And then I'm like, wait a second. There's a liquefy tool. Smart, Angel. Congratulations. You've made it. Oh, I wish there was more Becky Prim, honestly. Like, it was such a good concept. I just want more Becky Prim in my life. I need to fix his legs. They're chicken legs right now, and he's supposed to have thunder thighs, so let's fix those drumsticks. Maybe it'll work. Or maybe it'll turn into a big fiery mess. Who knows, you know? Like, sometimes I just wonder what was going through my brain at that moment, you know? Give him like that that 6-pack status. Look, if you guys can find me copyright free Halloween music or autumn music in general, I will do a really nice, really long live stream for just anything Halloween. Any character, any pattern, anything. Sweet. You guys are the best. I love how I say, I'm just gonna do it for 30 more minutes, and then I think about it for a while, and I'm like, well, I could really get this done. I could really finish this piece up that I've never finished in my entire life. And didn't think I was going to finish. I also want to do a Minecraft stream, but I haven't decided if I really want to like commit that far. Because I feel like Minecraft and Sims might take more out of me. Thanks, little chicken leg. Yeah, he's got a little chicken leg. Try to make him look a little chonkier. Like he's supposed to look tarantula-esque, not very spootery. And that's the hard part. Is like making him look accurate to how chunky he should be. Because if he's not, then it's just, you know, kind of a problem. I'm thinking change the hand, you know, like there. Then maybe I can like throw his fingers a little bit over. But Let me mirror my hand to see what it looks like when you're like gripping really hard. Because I think I want him to be like just gripping the heck out of the couch, you know, like the booth. I think it'll add character to the piece. That looks horrendous. Never mind. I need just a little oomph, but not like unrealistic oomph, you know? Like I still need it to look like the hand is gripping and not like, I don't know how to explain it, like floating almost.
When Shopify says you can sell anywhere,
Does that make it look like he's gripping the booth, or does it make it look like he's just kind of like meh? It's like I can make it kind of in between. Yeah, I think that finger's the one that's making it look like it's not quite right. That finger is the offender. I really want to rewatch. Yeah, it looks like his. Yeah. Yeah. Bummer. Okay, I'll fix that. I really want to rewatch Hunchback of Notre Dame because I freaking love that. I feel like the character designs in that are phenomenal. No, I don't think that's quite right either. Maybe that one? No, I don't need to head to bed. No, I'm just a punk. It's mostly, I'm trying to keep it a short stream so I can edit it later. But that's gonna be the hard part. Because last stream I did was like a 4 or a 6 hour stream, and because it was so long, YouTube wouldn't let me edit it. Probably will stop here soon, pretty soon. Just because I need to make sure that I'm actually getting comic work done on top of my lazy streaming. Because that's a little hard to do. But I mean, hey, I got cleanup for Tank done, so that's pretty solid. I wish I could give you guys like a sneak peek, but it's on the other section. It's on the cloud. It's like my other option. To kind of spread his fingers out just a little. Like that. I could do that. But that might look better. Get rid of those fingers at least. Start these ones up. Turn that one into the pinky. Cheating. Totally cheating. The hardest part about these streams is the fact that I get the urge to like sing and my brain is like, don't do it, you'll get copyrighted. So then I have to sit there in silence while something's playing in my brain, and then I stop and I think about it and I'm like, I'm supposed to be talking to people. And then I look over and I'm like, has anyone in the... No? Okay. What if I like make it look sassy, like with a little something like that, maybe? Yeah, reasons I can't stream, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. My brain kind of runs like 9 conversations at once, and then I realize none of them are out loud, and I have that problem of like, I need to get better at streaming so then I can do this more often with you guys. But to be fair to myself, this is probably one of the first mic streams that I've been doing. So that's always hard. I feel like this needs to be... like that instead, you know? A little more drastic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because like my problem is my brain right now is on the song that's, I think it's called I Was an Island, and that's stuck in my brain and I just can't get it out, and that's that's the current problem, is I keep having to like stop myself from humming or singing it because I'm like, this is not one of those things that it's gonna be a good idea later down the road, especially. Did you guys by chance see the Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds film that's gonna come out? 2024.
Sorry to interrupt your listening, but it's
Head Over Heels. I don't know if I've heard that one. That's a cool title for like a song though. I like that. Now his hand's massive. I have to fix that. This is why we don't zoom in, children. This is why we're not supposed to zoom in super close. Oh, by Tears for Fears. Ah, got it. Rare Americans are good. Yep. Yep. I feel like a lot of my childhood was 21 Pilots or Panic at the Disco. Super good, super good. I like Alec Benjamin a lot. I think he's pretty cool. His music, at least. I don't know him as a person, but... AJR is really good. Let's see. Fall Out Boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Massive Fall Out Boy fan. My whole existence. Also, I hope you guys know, when I say childhood, I don't mean like literal childhood. I mean like anywhere up to high school. Just had to put that out there. Oh, Linkin Park. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Good ones, good ones. Yes, yes, very good, yes. Dio. As in God? Like, what are you... Is it an Italian band? Boy with uke. Metal rock 80s band. Wow. Oh, they do Rainbow in the Dark. That makes more sense. I need to shorten Tank's crest a little bit, but then after that I think I'm gonna head out. Because I think we've hit pretty much all of the fixing that needs to happen for him to be semi-line arted. Kids aren't alright, yep. Kids in the Dark, yep. You guys are naming some absolute bangers. I'm in the in-between generation. I can say bangers, right? I could sway either way. Like, I can say, those are radical, dude. And then I can also be like, those are, like, totally popping off. Headbanger songs are always fun, just because you can, like, goof off with them, you know? Like, those always make you feel super, like, powerful for some reason. Nice, okay. I think... Where's Lucy in all this? Okay, she's not blocking too much. She's fine. Tank's head's a little on the small side, though. Like, if I'm being honest. He should probably have his head be just a little bigger. Because that's been bugging me for a while. I just haven't had time to fix it yet. Also, I'd like to remind you guys that if you ever do want to leave comments on my comic, you're allowed to. Like, that's actually super helpful when you guys do. So if you ever feel the urge to go look up Mob Complex on Webtoon, cough cough, nudge nudge, you guys should totally leave comments there because they are super fun to read and I try to respond to each and every one of them. So that's always fun. And I think you guys will have a blast just chatting. Nice. Yeah. I try to update every single month, the last Thursday of the month. It makes it easier for myself because I always forget when it's about to be the first of the month, but when it's about to be the last Thursday of the month, I can always remember. So it looks like it's inconsistent, but it's not. It's always the last Thursday of the month. It makes it much easier for me to update. Kind of makes it like one of those things where it's like an easier reminder almost. Okay, I think his hand is looking better. And I'm sorry if it bugs you guys that I go up and back and down. Hillary, you're reading it? Heck yeah. I didn't know you had Webtoon. Wait a second, how'd you get Webtoon? You little punk, how'd you do that? It's so sassy. That's definitely one of those things that I'm trying to be better on, is I'm trying not to jump around as much when I'm drawing for you guys, but I'm also, it's just kind of how I draw, unfortunately. It's kind of whatever my brain recognizes as a problem, I go back to that section. So I apologize if it makes you sort of seasick. Yes, as in yes, you got Webtoon, or yes, it makes you feel seasick. Thank you. Thank you. I try so hard with my hands. I try to draw hands very well. It helps that I have characters that have 6 of them. So it's a very fun little tidbit about my comic is I made it and it made me better at drawing hands. So when artists say practice makes perfect, don't shun it. Don't knock it till you try it, because drawing 6 hands every time. I calculated it out and it's like 7. Let's see. Let me grab my calculator one more time. It's like, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people. 6. Let's see. Who else is the other people? It's a minimum if there's 10 characters at the table and 6 arms each, then it's 60 arms with 60 hands. But it's also one of those things where it's like, it depends on the scene. How can I draw them? Is that a suggestion, or is that like a I know a secret? I feel like Tank's pointer finger needs to be a little more chonky, a little less round, you know? A little more like that. There we go. There we go. I think that's a little more tankish. Okay. So I think that might be where I'm going to leave it here for tonight, just because A, it's getting late, and B, I got Tank to look like himself, so I think that's a good place to stop. So, thank you guys. Don't be sassy with me. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. We should do this again sometime. I'm either gonna try again tomorrow, or I'm gonna try next Sunday. Psych, not next Sunday. I think the Sunday after that, because I think I'll be gone for next Sunday. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll put out either a Twitter post, or I'll just send a Discord link to you guys again. Probably both, because that's what I tend to do. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled, and I will make sure that we have room enough to just chat and hang out and do what we need to do. And maybe instead of like working on comic stuff next time, I can build something in Sims. That might be fun. Because then potentially I can do like a mob complex house build. So yeah. Anyway, love you guys so much. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for supporting me and being here, and we should do this again sometime soon. Have a good night, guys. Peace. Love you. Bye.